Hey folks, Ben from Snowies. Today I'm showing you the Helinox Café Chair.
Hit it.
This is a lightweight and compact chair with a bit of extra height that pairs perfectly with a Helinox Café table. This is the Café Chair all packed up. Weighs about 1.4 kilos, about 60 centimeters in length and about 15 centimeters in diameter on the end there. Nice oversized bag, so it's easy to get back in once you've got it set up. Now what's included with your chair is all pretty straightforward. So unzip the bag and inside you'll have, well, there's an instruction manual there, and then you'll have the sling wrapped around the outside of the chair legs. So throw the instruction manual and the bag away and unroll this. So two parts, this is all together, the frame's all together, and then you've got the sling here. So to assemble this, straightforward, it's all shot corded together. So these hubs here have shot cord through it to join all the poles in the spot that they need to go in. So it's just a case of folding all of these out so they all sit into place one by one. Just be gentle with it, don't slap it around too much because you don't want to, the alloy is prone to cracking and you want to make sure these seat all the way in. In saying that, this is really high quality aluminium. If you've got that seated all the way in these hubs, you're not going to have any problems. So just make sure they go all the way in, nice and firmly or nice and positively situated. And you might find, well, you could get this a bit sort of twisted, I suppose, if you like, because this central hub does come apart as well. But just make sure you've got those four legs here, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and it sits up this way. So we've got the short bits at the front, long at the back. This is the bottom bit, or the bit we sit on. This is the back here. Now grab the sling. We know which way up this goes by the Helinox label here. So first thing we do is put these, which are all reinforced. We'll go into the details shortly on the materials. That goes over the top of that one there. Spin it around to the back further. Second one goes over the top here as well. And then we come around to the front at the bottom. First one stretches over. Now it's just firm, these ones, but the last one we put in place is going to require a little bit of muscle so that the chair sling fits firmly and holds the frame in place. So we just push this down towards the frame, slide it over the top, and that's now secure around the top of the frame there. And that's the chair set up. Now dimensions of the setup chair is 85 centimeters to this top edge here. It's about 56 centimeters from edge to edge here and about 50 centimeters deep this way. In terms of chair height, if I squish this down, the front is about 45 centimeters and it tapers down a little bit to the back here. And it's a bit hard to get an exact measurement, but the depth of the seat here is around about 30 centimeters. I'll sit in it shortly, but I just want to cover off on the materials. So this is a heavy duty polyester on here. So they don't specify denier, but it feels sort of like a 600 odd denier polyester. So really durable, and a mesh around the sides and the back here for breathability, which feels like a really durable mesh as well. I've got a chair, different Helinox chair, same materials, and I've used it heaps and heaps and I've had no problems at all with the materials. Now, as I mentioned before, the frame is a really high quality alloy, and that's teamed up with high quality nylon hubs here, all manufactured through a company known as DAC, which make really high quality 10 poles, so you're never going to have any issues with the frame on the chair here. Also nylon caps on the end here to protect the poles from getting too much muck inside of it, and also to grip it on the ground if the ground's slippery at all. So really high quality engineering. I'm just going to spin it around to show you the back of the chair here and the hubs where the poles sit in. So this is all double reinforced here, so it's all double stitched around here. There's a rigid panel in here over the top of what must be sort of a ballistic nylon or an extra reinforced hub here. So wherever these stress points are, Helinox have added extra reinforcing, and I can vouch from the use of my own chairs, which have had heaps and heaps of use both through myself and my kids. I've not had any dramas with mine, and these are really made to the highest standard. Now, in terms of sitting in the chair, I'm 185 centimeters. So the extra height in this chair, Helinox's base chair, which is a chair one, I believe, was quite low, designed for compact camping or hiking. They've added height to this, so you can almost get an upright, or your legs are almost at 90 degrees for an average height person here. And the height of it is much like a cafe chair. It's not room for me to sort of lean my head back, but I've got support sort of just under or below my shoulders here, so I can sit quite upright. I will grab, as I mentioned before, this cafe chair from cafe table from Helinox. Kind of goes hand in hand with this chair. This is a separately available product, and they brought these out at the same time to kind of go together. So you can see, once again, 185 centimeters in height. The legs kind of get in the way a bit if I sit with a table like this, but if I turn it sideways like that, I can pull the table quite close and someone else can sit on the other side here. And in terms of a camping setup, It's quite compact and comfortable. The height's really good here. The chair's not in the way. I've got my arms space to move, and you can have a quite comfortable meal here. So quite a good setup for a compact car camping setup here with a combination of the cafe table and the chair. But it's the chair we're showing you today. Haven't mentioned it does have a 145 kilo weight rating, so suitable for just about anyone really in this chair here. So a compact high option for any sort of camping setup. Now, pack up is really easy. It's everything in reverse. We start, just lean it backwards and start with one of the front corners here. So a little bit of muscle, this is the hardest one. Just pop that off the corner there. Do the other three, off of that one. The back one comes off nice and easy. And the last one there. Now lay this down and just fold it up, ready to put the frame in. So lay it down like this, fold the sides in and that up that way. Now it doesn't fold perfectly neatly. There are stiff bits in here. So I've got a stiff section here and a stiff section here where all the reinforcing is. So that's not going to roll up perfectly, but the bag being oversized allows for that extra space. Now the chair here, sit it down and fold everything in towards this center section here. So fold it this way, fold all of these across, keeping hold of it. This is probably the most difficult bit, is just holding all these loose bits as you go. Fold all these down until they're all bundled together, and then all you do is lay this down in the sling there, roll this up like this. Doesn't have to be super neat. Tuck this back in the bag and zip it up. A little bit tight where the sling is, but perfectly manageable to do that up. So that is the Helinox Café Chair. I reckon a great option for tall people who are looking for a compact camp chair. Great if you just spend the weekends out, maybe going to wineries and you need a little table and chairs for a picnic. This is a perfect setup for that. It's kind of stylish looking as well, and nice and compact in your vehicle. You can check these out online at snowies.com.au, where you find them at our lowest prices every day. But if you do have any questions, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel for all of our latest information. We'll check out some other cool products like these ones down here.